Hi there Pisces, thank you for joining me for your monthly forecast for June. Emotional issues can be to the fore this month at times, but not exclusively. There's a real opportunity to express your talents, but perhaps the trick is going to be expressing your talents in a setting or a way which you feel ultimately comfortable with. But the good news is that there is the move on the 3rd of Venus into a much better area for you, a very playful and glamorous area that can be wonderful for your love life and socially for pretty well the whole of the month. Or can it? Because the issue that's going to come up for us all this month is that Pluto opposes 3 planets. It starts off by picking on Mercury, planet of thought, talk. Then it gets into a tete-a-tete with Venus, which can be about money but also relating. And then later in this month with the Sun, our neat drive, our energy, our desire to be true to our individual spirit. And Pluto is the planet, or the tiny entity, if you don't want to see it as a planet, which is about transformation, it's about changes, but it's also about who owns things, who has the trip switch in any relationship that sees them have some kind of hold over us. It happens at work. We might have to work for someone we don't like very much, work with people we don't like very much, but we need the money, and that's the power of Pluto. But Pluto can be a good planet in the sense that it can be about truth, and it's really pushing you this month to make sure that you're absolutely clear that your future plans are on track, and they're enabling you to be true to your talents. If the question comes up at the end of June that you can't feel that you can be true to yourself, changes will need to be made. If you feel that you can express yourself as you need to do, then not a problem. However, there is another complication from the 5th to the 10th as Mars gets into a square with your ruler Neptune. This can be a very confusing influence, a very draining one from an emotional aspect, but equally it can lead to deception. We can kid ourselves of the facts of something, or you may encounter someone who tends to tell you what you want to hear rather than what they really feel. So there can be a limitation on truth. But this is ironic because when Mercury and Pluto go face to face, people can be very passionate about expressing their ideas and it can get quite feisty. So if you do feel that you want to put your point of view across, it's absolutely essential you get your facts right. Then Venus goes face to face with Pluto. You may encounter someone who seems to say all the right things, who seems fabulous. You may feel quite swept away by this, but is it for real? This is the challenge that we're all going to have this month, but for you it is more around the joys of life, around love and friendships that Pluto is going to show itself. Now the Sun moves on the 21st into a fantastic area for you. Your physical energy is going to improve. It does get into an opposition with the Moon, the full Moon on the 23rd, and that in turn is going to be tuning in to Saturn. A restrictive energy on the face of it, but maybe it can be a good one. Again, it's encouraging you to get to the facts of situations. People can sometimes see Pisces people as being a bit woolly, a bit wobbly, caught up in a dream, not really feet on the floor. So this is an opportunity for you to prove them wrong. But the most delicious thing that happens occurs on the 26th, because Jupiter, the planet of growth, of optimism, of luck, is moving into the most beneficial part of your horoscope, but it's going to be here for the next 12 months. Now it could put some random luck your way during the next year, but equally it works even better if we invest a lot of our talent, time, energy, commitment, hard work into its period going through particular parts of our horoscope. Over the last year it's been influencing your emotional life, your roots, your family life, where you live. Feeling confident about all these things may have seen you grow in these areas or get more in tune with your needs. Now it moves into an area which is encouraging you to flourish, to show just what a talent you can be. Don't hold back. You have to not be guided by what other people's views of you are, but by your own view of yourself. So be single-minded on the back of Jupiter's help during this next year, and it can have a wonderful impact on your love life too. Whatever the state of play whilst you're watching this video, something amazing can happen, believe me, you. But just at the very end of this month, the Sun gets into its opposition with Pluto, and once more you may have to justify your position, check out your motives, check out the motives of the people that you're involved in. But if we think about it, that's something we really should be doing all the time anyway. So, wishing you a very, very happy June. Good luck and goodbye for now.